Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the stock market. And today we talk about CD Projekt Red because there are some very interesting new developments, my friend. So of course this is the chart of CD Projekt Red. So today we are down. No, we're not down today. Today we are more or less flat. But you can also see here, my friends, that we are kind of starting to have some sideways consolidation. So this could actually become interesting. But of course, I wouldn't say now that we can drop the warnings for future declines. So this is obviously not all possible at this moment, so anything can happen. And of course, my friends, I'm not a retail investor. Of course, I'm a retail investor. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say here is for information and entertainment purposes only, so don't buy anything that I'm talking about. So, and I'm invested in CD Projekt. I lost a lot of money until now, of course, like most people that are invested in the stock. And also one of my viewers always highlights that it is a stock that is high, that is strongly shorted. So of course we also have to keep this in mind. So, is a short squeeze coming? I have no idea. All right, so yeah, if it stays like this, then I would say we can live a little bit for throughout 2022 and can hope then that we finally see in 2023, 2024, so when a new Witcher game comes out and maybe even a total different new game comes out and CD Projekt is going to make money again, that we see some more gains. So what I wanted to talk about? So CD Projekt Red has now Cyberpunk 2077. And my friends, if you look at this is, I think, very impressive to see that we have 62,000 people are online now. And some say it's related to the DLC or others say, yeah, this has something to do with this new way of modding Cyberpunk, or it has also something to do with this new Netflix series of Cyberpunk. So I would say it's all of those different factors. A lot of reviews say now that the game is actually quite cool, quite good to play, and of course the modding, the official modding support is also helping massively, and having now a Netflix series which motivates people also to go back and play Cyberpunk 2077, even go and buy the game. So it's 30 euros now on Steam. So that's definitely a chance also for CD Projekt to finally have a franchise that is bringing in some money also over longer time. So you see, all-time peak was over 1 million. Peak today was 70,000-80,000, and online now is 67,000. So I think that's pretty cool, and we are mostly positive from the rating. So 75% positive rating, my friend. So definitely good. So here, Edge Runners update, you can see it announcing Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. So this is the DLC coming in 2023, but of course we had a patch. And if we go now and look at the ratings of the recent reviews, then you see actually a lot of positive reviews from in the recent days. So that's already a very good sign. So I'm not done, but I'm enjoying the story big time. Been here since day one, and I'm someone who came from the PS4 version. Download the NVIDIA Game Ready drivers. Amazing game and so much replayability. Yeah, so much happiness. So patch 1.5 made the game what it should have been when it released. I've done 3 playthroughs, and when it came out, one after a patch a few months ago. So that's a lot. So unlike CDPR, I finished the game. Okay. Well, so let's jump a little bit, of course, to the stock. I mean, this is what interests us. So at the moment here, this is earnings per share, and the PE ratio is still 42 if those values of Yahoo Finance are correct. And then also for the first quarter we had a beat, and the second quarter, I think, is coming November 28th. And if we look here at the analyst price target, there we see an average of 120, and currently we are obviously under this. So also I want to very quickly go through some reports and presentations that I think I missed to mention 1 week ago or yeah, was it 1 week ago when they actually came out. It's the first semester report, so of 2022 financial results. And here is the amazing presentation, and then we have also an interesting fact check, so check out the fact check indeed. And what is maybe too important to highlight here is that they had 73% of the sales revenue is in North America, and since they are producing games in Poland, in Europe mostly, as you can see, mostly here in Europe, they actually they pay for producing the games in Polish zloty or in euros, but they are selling them then in North America for dollars, and that's actually very good because dollars are on parity now with the euro. And yeah, about CD Projekt, here they give us some figures: 65 million copies sold of the Witcher series, over 18 million copies sold of Cyberpunk 2077, and then 96% sales revenue from export. That's obvious. And then GOG, of course, yeah, it doesn't really bring any cash, but they're just keeping it for now. So I personally would say drop GOG, but I know there are different opinions and some gamers actually enjoy it. Here, management board, so 1,200 plus people employed, 43 number of nationalities represented. Well, in my country there are even more nationalities represented, so investment highlights great potential in the global video games market. Well, for 2024 it's 218.8 billion US dollars is total volume estimated for the video games market. Strong exposure to the global market, they say. Experience board, well, that's also okay. And then they have Witcher and Cyberpunk brand. But if you look here on the right side of the screen, you look at the stock chart, you say not so good. So WIG 20, I think, is the Polish stock index, probably also going down a little bit. Average daily value of trading, so also the value of trading is massively going down. And here we have some financial summary report. So for the first quarter in 2022, net profit from continuing operations is down. It's actually a lot down to yeah, it's only the first quarter, so we have to see actually with the other quarter, so that's not really helpful as I see now. So I want the year on year, yeah, also this information is not so good, so we're going to check it out in the presentation. We see better information. So, and this is the shareholder structure, and 7th September was consolidated semi-annual report, and in the 28th of November we get the consolidated quarterly report for the third quarter. All right, guys, let's jump to the presentation. So CD Projekt Group, first semester. So parallel development kicks off in the first half of 2022. Two teams working on two separate projects, so that's very important now. Launch of the 1.5 next gen update, which has strategic partnership with Epic Games on using the Unreal Engine in the upcoming games, and announcement of the new Witcher game. So new saga begins, so that's important. Then Cyberpunk Edgerunners on Netflix, as I just mentioned. Then we got the Edgerunners update, I just mentioned this as well. And we're going to get in 2023 the Phantom Liberty DLC, and development teams engage in ongoing projects. You see, this was in 2022, so there was a huge support for Cyberpunk 2077 and the next gen version. This is the yellow tile, and this is very small now, and now we have to actually look at the Phantom Liberty, the bright blue tile, the baby blue tile. You see that there are a lot of people now working on the expansion to Cyberpunk, and then we see also already a couple of people working also on the new Witcher game. So the Witcher Wild Hunt Complete Editions coming out with Netflix added content enhanced for next gen in the fourth quarter 2022. CD Projekt Group strategy update is going to come now in next month in October, so we will see if this has an impact on the stock price. And then here the financial results, and the sales revenue of the whole group is year on year. That's important now, from 476.17 to 377.9, 1.16. Oh my god, numbers on YouTube, that's always the problem. So which is maybe interesting. We have a better net profitability, however we have a less sales revenue, so but the profitability went up. That's already good. And if you look, the profitability of GOG is 0.4%. It went up, so sorry, that's not really cool. So therefore I would say drop GOG, but that's just my opinion. So, and what is important here, financial income less cost, financial EBIT, so EBIT went up, so that's very important here. Then we have the CD Projekt Group assets. So there's actually not a lot of change in the last half a year. You see it's just a minimal change, so all figures in 1,000 Polish zloty, so 2% change, nothing really happened there. So overall, I would say it's stable, it's nothing to be expected for this year, so they have to deliver next year, and then of course when the new Cyberpunk and this new Witcher 4 or the new Witcher saga comes, then we will see different numbers, and that's then very important to look at. So equity and liability, product research, development, service costs. So most money goes now in development, expenditure, new product assets capitalized. So that's the bright blue part. And then in Cyberpunk, edge runners, outsourcing expenses. So that's maybe important to mention that the money flows there. So that's the cash flow. The cash flow wall or pyramid, total increase of cash deposits and T-bonds during the first half is 24,189,000 Polish zlotys. So thank you, that's it. So therefore I would say let's jump back to the chart. Overall, what does this mean? What does all of this mean for someone that's holding the stock? So yeah, I think it means just holding the stocks. I'm not doing now too much, just keep it, and it's time for the next cycle. So this cycle at the moment I don't expect a lot of CD Projekt, but the next cycle, which is done maybe even 5 years, so we can see again some upward trend, well, not a trend, or we're going to see some upward movement, sorry guys. So on the other hand, it's very much possible that the Cyberpunk is falling further, but I wouldn't short on this, I wouldn't bet on this, so therefore I'm just doing nothing right now. I'm also not buying more CD Projekt Red, so I'm waiting actually to see some more stabilization before I buy. So I bought here around about 180, 60, and then I bought a little bit when they were dropping some more, but at the moment I try to keep my portfolio well balanced and not to have a too big stake in CD Projekt Red. So the only recommendation I can give you in this video is, guys, really diversify your portfolio and try and take care to not invest it too much in one stock. So I personally, since I bought always some more CD Projekt, I feel like I'm too high now invested with regards to my overall portfolio in CD Projekt, especially if I look at my losses that I have at the moment. So we are back holding this stock now for at least the medium term. For the long term, we hope that it's getting better, but until then, I would say I'm leaving it here. I wish you a wonderful evening. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.